I feel very conflicted within myself. I have these two sides that are constantly fighting. The wolves within me, the one that trusts, and the one that really does not want to accept any of this. The absurdity of this world is really making me struggle in trusting myself and others especially. I have become more afraid of others, and I have become less trustworthy myself because I judge more easily, and I try to get away from that now because my childish naivety that has carried me quite nicely through the last few years is kind of shedding off like a skin of a snake, and I can feel that I really need to think precisely on how I want to behave and the person that I want to become in these upcoming years, since my adulthood is starting now, and how I want to be perceived and how I want to share myself with this world. My biggest insecurity has turned into a feeling of not wanting to take up the space that I am allowed to take up in this world. But I can learn from every interaction, and I can be proud of what I accomplish, even if it's either not for the greater good and only for myself, or if it is for the greater good and I just don't get the recognition that other people may get for them specifically. It is a heavy weight to have many eyes on you, which is kind of contradictory given that I'm trying to film my first YouTube video. I don't want to break the fourth wall though. My intention is to help others listen to themselves so that we actively and consciously speak with each other, make decisions, look at the world around us for the present moment that it is, and appreciate what is given to us, especially in areas, since I'm white and where I come from, I'm extremely privileged. And I do not have the constant reminder that what I own and what I have and the people that surround me could be gone in an instant. I'm not being judged for what I am just because I am. And I want others in my shoes, in my position, but also others who are not in my position to see that we can recognize each other and we can help each other, even though society puts us on different steps since birth. I got really, really bitter and really sad, and I was pitying myself for being privileged, which is very silly. And I'm starting to realize that that self-pity has to be used as a power of revolution and just as a self-explanatory way of living, that I cannot be grateful and not give back. So I will give back. I want to do more because I want to be more and hopefully share with others what has made me feel more consistent within myself, because at the end of the day, consistency is what makes us happy. Humans are animals who strive for routine and structure and rhythm, and I want to implement that into my daily life, not only moving my body more to realize that the physical experience is actually more than enough to make yourself happy, but also obviously mentally trying to keep a real rhythm in my thoughts. It's just important to start to recognize what you think and what you speak will affect everything. The space we take up is valid, and we will always affect everything around us. And in a universe where everything is connected, there's nothing that carries no consequence. So I try to live with that burden, and I try to do it wisely so that I won't burden any other people more than I already unconsciously do with my mere existence. Which is not fair. I did not choose this, and it's not fair on the others that are suffering because of me living in this space right now. But I know that if I have to live, I will give back. And I guess that's my point for today. And I think this is a good point to stop this for now. I've already spoken about many different thoughts of mine, complemented into one confusing monologue, but I hope I will be able to achieve more and collect my thoughts better, since I will do this thought diary in a way. Let me call it a thought diary. Welcome to my thought diary.